Alright, welcome to this video where I show I was able to get a 50-50 crab on turn 8. So before I start talking about this video, I'd like to mention that this was recorded a couple weeks ago and a lot of pets have changed on the test server since then. Most namely the bluebird, which no longer grants attack to the farmost left unit, and then also the crab, which no longer gains the stats outside of combat. Anyways, let's start talking about the game. How we're gonna hit this world record is that we're gonna, on turns 1 through 5, try to get a bluebird with as much attack power as we can. And how we do that is we just buy bluebirds, 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 and more bluebirds. And then we will buy food items like the croissant and the broccoli to get even more attack on the bluebird. I did the math. You can actually get 50 attack on the bluebird before turn 7. But however, since if you just buy too many bluebirds and just too much broccoli, you're going to die. You're going to have all these 1 health units and you're just going to lose every single game. So, starting on turns 5, the objective really is to survive. We survive and I get really lucky here. I got a deer. So this deer alone is going to be strong enough to help us survive into hopefully to turn 7 where the magic happens. Other things I'm looking for on this turn are things like turtle, badger, maybe even ox, anything just to make me as strong as I can for the turn. But since I spent all my money on the deer and then the skunk, I guess I'll just have to settle with one of the strongest tempo units in the game, the deer. Alright, we're at the end of turn 5 and we enter combat. So I like to put the deer not in the front, but actually near the end. Because I noticed with the chili effect, most people put their smaller units in their behind. So the chili effect is most likely to kill or finish off a pet when it's near the end. Now turn 6, we're gonna prepare as much as we can for the next turn. So we're gonna be locking in all the crabs, and then we're just gonna try not to lose. And we get really lucky here. This, I should mention, this was recorded near the beginning of the test servers. So like everybody's teams just feel super weak because nobody knows what they're doing. So I get lucky. I somehow still have 4 health at the start of turn 7, and I'm ready to try to make my crab big. And how we do that is we buy a lollipop, which permanently swaps the attack and the health of a unit. And now that bluebird that used to have a lot of attack now has a lot of health. That crab we purchase and it immediately has 47 health. Once we get a lollipop for the crab, it will then be a super high attack crab, and since the bluebird is the one with the high health, we can just buy another crab. And yeah, you can start to see the parts come together. Even though we have 4 units for this fight's still kind of easy because like a 747 bird is actually super strong. So it's just enough attack and it has so much health. We can get our 50-50 unit out of this kind of creatively. I bought a pair and then I bought a crab and then I combined. Perfect 50-50. There it is. Turn 8 50-50 with 4 gold left. Once I've created this huge crab, it's basically game over. Most of the teams that you'll see on round 8 will have 1 or 2 big units and then a lot of small supporting units in the back. This massive crab is likely going to blow through their whole entire team and probably survive. And even if they don't survive, we've got another crab and another really big bird behind. Alrighty, so from here on out, all we're really trying to do is build more 50-50 crabs. We buy a crab, we buy a lollipop for it, and then we buy another crab, and boom, another 50-50. Though, quite interestingly, because there's just so many pets out there, it takes actually quite a long time to buy 2 crabs and a lollipop. You'll notice that turn 9 I've got 1 50-50 crab, but you'll notice how many turns later before I am able to get my second and my third 50-50 crab. It's almost 20 gold worth of rerolls in order for me to spend to find 2 crabs and a lollipop. So there's not much to say here. I actually want to take this time to provide some updates for my channel. So I haven't actually streamed very much in the past 1.5 months. It's not because I don't want to stream anymore, but it's because I got COVID and it's been a rough month and a half. I had a whole bunch of coughing and I didn't really feel like streaming and coughing and talking. After a month and a half of coughing my lungs out and probably maybe 500 cough drops, I'm starting to feel better and I will definitely be streaming more. How much? I'm not really sure. I used to stream something like 30 hours a week, but now that I'm doing a lot more YouTube content, I don't have enough time to stream 30 hours and then make any videos at all. So I expect something close to maybe 10 hours a week. The content I'll be focusing on while I stream will be mostly challenge runs for the YouTube channel and also sloth hunting. Sloth hunting is probably one of my favorite things, so if you guys ever get a sloth on your arena run and wanted some help or guidance along the way, feel free to reach out to me on my Discord. You can find me on a lot of the well-known Super Auto Pets Discord channels. The main one, you can find me under Cleanup 141, and Coconut Mall, you can easily find me there under the Peanut Gallery section. Alright, so enough about my Twitch channel. I also want to talk about my YouTube channel. The past maybe 6 videos that I've released, there's been something really weird going on with my videos. It's been shown to nobody but my subscribers. I think that's great that a lot of you guys are watching my content still, but it's kind of hard to grow the channel when there are no potential new subscribers. So what I will be doing is I'm going to be trying to release a lot more videos on a lot more consistent schedule. I'll be creating content that requires lower quality of editing and less editing in general. This type of content seems to do really well on the YouTube algorithm, and after I've built a larger subscriber base, I might reconsider making more of those very, very high effort videos like the RNG video series or any of the tournament series that take so long to edit that it's still being edited right now. Or maybe I'm just gonna get tired of editing and not release any videos. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and have a good day. See ya.